Farrell here down here at Burley Park Golf Club in Stamford in Lincolnshire, and today I'm going to do a head-to-head video between the new Ping G400 driver and the Callaway Great Big Bertha Epic Sub-Zero. My friend Rob McGar from Scratch Golf has lent me this for today for this video, so I'll pop a link to his YouTube channel down below in the description. So I've already tested the G400 on my channel, which I thought was a really good driver. So with the G400 we've got same Dragonfly technology as what we had in the G, the turbulators which are slightly bolder, we've got this new forged face here and this new tungsten weight at the back here to help you with your off-centre hits. So pretty much the tech going on in the Ping. We've also got the Vortex, which is going to help with aerodynamics and gaining new speed. With the Callaway, it's a completely different look. It's a carbon top, which I think looks really nice. They've got this step pattern on top here, which again to help you with aerodynamics and gaining speed. How much of that you'll be able to see in your tests, I don't know. I mean, I've not really noticed any difference in my speeds going up and down. They've got the jailbreak technology, which I think has been a big reason why this driver's been so successful this year. So if you're striking off centre, this is going to help you as much as it can to keep that face nice and stable. In the Sub-Zero version, which I've got today, the weight's actually heavier weights positioned a little bit further forwards in regards to the other head. So again, this is just a slightly lower spinning model designed to keep those spin rates down. Both got the box and glove head covers, which you can see here, which are both pretty cool. I've got them both in stiff flex shafts. I've got the Callaway in the Rogue Max 65 stiff, and then in the Ping I've got the Project X Hazardous 6.0, so they're quite a similar shaft really. So I'll give them both a test and then come back in a minute and I'll show you some results. Okay, so some interesting results there. I tested the Callaway Epic first, so I'll throw some numbers up on screen for you now. So ball speed averaging at 161, launch averaging at 12.6, so it's lowest there at 9.3, which is probably again me hitting slightly bottom of the face, and highest up there at 15, which has got me my best numbers there. Spin wise averaging at 2.6, highest there at 3.1, which again is going to be my strike more than anything else, and the lowest there at 1.8, which is really low for me. I'm a generally quite a high spin player. Peak height averaging there at 29, although I've got a misread on the first one there, it's saying 0, but most of them, you know, some pretty good height on those, which is what I always like to see with my drives. I like to see the ball getting in the air as much as I can. The average carry there at 268, which is not too far off my usual numbers, maybe a touch shorter. I've got highest there at 271 and the lowest at 259. And then the ping, so average ball speed at 160, so much the same as the Callaway. Launch a little bit lower at 10.8. All of them seem to be considerably lower in regards to the Callaway, to be honest. Spin wise at 2.8, which again is not bad for me with that driver considering it's not the lowest spinning model. The peak height up at 33 there, which is pretty much where my normal drives sit. Average carry at 264, so the lowest one there at 257 and the highest at 277. So there's a bit of dispersion there front to back, but again that is my strike more than anything else. As you can see with that lowest one there, the spin's really jumped up to 3.5, which is going to take my distance down dramatically. What I did notice between the two drivers was when I was testing them, I actually felt like at address, I felt like the ping was slightly more friendly to look at. I always think the Callaway head looks quite small, although that's nice to a certain extent, a nice squashed look, but I just wasn't quite convinced that if I'm not quite swinging it well one day with the driver, that I stood over that driver feeling 100% confident, whereas the ping I really did feel like I could use that day in, day out. I mean, the numbers are very, very similar there. There's not a huge amount of difference between the two. There's only 4 yards, which isn't measurable on the golf course, with roll and bounce, etc. But yeah, let me know if you tried any of these two drivers. Next, I'll be doing a head-to-head of the Callaway sub and my current driver, which is the TaylorMade M2, which I've got here. So that video will be coming later on in the week. So let me know, if you tried any of these two drivers, if you're currently using one of them, post your comments down below, let me know how you're getting on with those. My social media links are also in the description below as well. If you don't mind giving me a follow, that would be great. And subscribe to the channel while you're down there as well. There'll be some content hopefully coming 2 or 3 times a week. Thank you for watching.